Welcome back to another episode of We Are Going to Explore Cities. And this city right there is Everlight. Finally. Let's have a little look around and talk to every little vendor in here. Also the guards just leave me be, which is very great. Wait a minute. Yeah, this was the old guy. I really... Wait a minute. Was it M? Yeah, so this is how you can actually see things much clearer. Well, it's not a huge map. It's like this thing slightly larger. But yeah, see those gray dots here? These are important. At least I can click on it to quickly move myself around. But yeah, gray dots are really like red. You can see this immediately. Blue, kind of. I would have liked to see this in white dots. Why not just go for white dots? White's easy to see and makes sense. And also you have to kind of edit the map so that there's no pure white on it. That's just something to keep in mind, because you want the UI element, like the identification things, to be slightly different from the color that they are on, so that there's always some kind of contrast there. Something that makes it look different. What do we have here? A butcher. Oh yeah, also those chests and everything that's collectible is not depicted on the world map.
Soldier, have you got a moment?
Looks like it.
Let's see.
And this is where we have to trigger the elixir, it seems. Or should we just have a little more of a look around? Yeah. Now we're just going to have a little look around, and afterwards we can trigger some quests or whatever. So this one is the elixir. It's also well depicted on the minimap. Great. Can I actually traverse the walls here? I don't think so. You can kind of step onto it, but I cannot move alongside it. And this single dude here is just there for eternity. Bound by duty. What is this? There's some... See that? There's some magical stuff down there. There's some strange writing. 5, 1, 2, something. No. Call, go. ST. I can't read that because it's behind a tree and everything. How am I supposed to get there? There's definitely something hidden there. The thing is, there's a tree which is in front of it, and I can't move the camera in a way that makes it possible for me to see it. Maybe like so. No. It's always that there's something in the way there. Here. Test. No. Test normal or something like that. Then there's a number down there, which is like 5, 1, and so on and so forth. And then there's another one down here. I don't know what that means. Jesus Christ. Could be anything. Maybe it's just some kind of developer that had some little fun in there. Because it's definitely not some children's drawing in there. Made to kind of like make the game feel more alive also. Who's this?
Huh?
And also the name Everlight kind of like made me feel as if this is a some kind of elven city or village, but instead it's like a huge monumental human city. Okay, what do we have here? The beauty of Everlight. Not one. The beauty of Everlight. As my horse drew our cart around a bend, the city of Everlight appeared on the horizon. Despite the war-ravaged lands of Iskander, the free city stands alone as a beacon of safe harbor. Just at the side of those walls lifts the spirit after a long time on the road. Once past the main gates, the city opens up like a cup of liquid spilling out on the table. Traversing the winding streets is like walking in a memory, familiar and comforting, and yet always a bit of a mystery. I always find myself staring at the tightly packed houses, wondering how so many people could all call this place home. The market in Everlight is a sight to behold in itself. Stalls upon stalls of every commodity imaginable crowd the already dense streets. A few houses over are the docks, perhaps the foulest part of the city. In addition to the sound of birds and boat merchants hawking their wares, the entire area is polluted by the punchery of the nearby sewers. One of the best spots in the city is a small fountain just outside the inner keep walls. From there, the tranquil sounds of the fountain's waters provide relief from the cacophony of the market streets. A weary traveler can sit and rest a moment, gazing upon the massive stone walls and the glimpses of the buildings that lie beyond. I have sat beside this fountain many times before, pondering the wonders of the city. It is truly a rival to even Greyfell, as despite its smaller stature, the city is free from the crown breathing down its neck. Were it not for the danger of the land surrounding it, Everlight would perhaps be the greatest city in Northander.
Fine.
It really is an absolutely marvelous thing.
Yes, come closer.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
sure I have just what you need.
Lavender perfume, a specialty of the caster perfumery in Everlight. It is also a quest item that costs you an arm and a leg. Just something to keep in mind. Alright, what else we got? There's green stuff, purple stuff, decent stuff, and mostly not so decent stuff.
Bargain, don't you?
A bargain. Wait a minute. Bargain. I can't get more info on the traders that there are, so I have to remember who these people are, just in case.
Axes, daggers, swords.
Wow.
Everything for the wary traveler.
Wait a minute. How would someone carry 2,500 gold coins with them to buy one ring? You can't have that. Like, it kind of makes sense if you have an automated currency system like this, because it's a game. But other than that, what you need is like paper money. Some way of managing all of those numbers. Jesus Christ. Oh, +1 to intelligence, the Ring of Sage. Then we got the Mirror of Elements, which gives you 2 additional elements. So you get 25%. So basically resistant so much more now. Ah, that's amazing. Okay, and of course there are standard stuff here. So that's like HP and focus points. All of these are basically the same. Then there are the amulets that give you HP, some focus, and what else we got? Some add fire damage, some black damage, some ice damage, some white damage, some black damage, and so on and so forth. Then we got the Fire Nova again, and the Frost Shell.
A fair offer.
Well, you say that. Fair because of what? I mean, there has to be a certain reason behind it, right? Alright, and where are the docks? The docks are further down there. Let's just check the western portions of it. Ah, yeah, exactly. What's down here? So, do I see some chests waiting for me to open them? And sometimes you even, yeah, you do trigger some dialogue of NPCs if you walk past them, but I think they are already displayed there, so it's not that it's an invisible-ish kind of person that triggered it. Or previously invisible. Yeah, this right here does nothing. How do we get to this gate here?
You got it.
Do I have to get out of the city? Looks like it. Yep. There's no way to just go down here like this, enter it. What you have to go to do is get around to the ferryman. Sadly, there is no godstone next to it. That would make it easier to go to, sadly. Okay, so let's skip this one. And also, we're going to focus on the western part of the city first. Just to keep things more sorted out. Alright, there's nothing here other than traders and I think it's traders. So many of them. Alright, what else we got? See that? There are small grey dots here. 2 of them. Ah, we can talk to... There's another dot right here. There's another... I don't think that this is a dot, but it looks weird. This is what I mean. Like, it's really difficult to to compare this dot to this dot. Like, this is slightly bluish, yes, but... it still won't really make it better. Okay. So it went all the way this way, all the way that way, and let's talk to this trader over here.
Yes, yes, come closer. I'm sure I have just what you need.
Your attacks hit 1 additional target. These are the bonus effects that I like to see. Okay, this just more damage, either elemental or against a certain enemy. Then you have your normal stuff. Okay. So that dude is a ranged weapon vendor. Too bad you don't know what it is. It's just Fletcher. Wait, is it a Fletcher or is this dude called Fletcher? Oh, okay. Alchemist. So it's a Fletcher. I thought that Fletcher is like just... nothing is just a name. How do we get up there now? Do we have to get through? Oh, okay, we have to get through the castle. Or do we? No, we have to go round. Okay, let's just have a quick check so we don't miss any treasure. That would be great. Okay. It's probably just random... No! Empyrian Halberds schematics. Nice, nice, nice. Alrighty. And down the thing we go again. Can we... No, there's no quicker way down. No staircase, no nothing. That dude looks suspicious. But, nah. If you can't click on it, then it's not as special as you think. So, let's see. Who is this guy? A guard.
Now would you look at that?
State your business.
Whose house is that?
Whose house is that?
If you have to ask, you sure as heck don't belong here. Sod off.
That's a bit mean.
State your business.
May I enter?
I'd like to enter.
So?
Can you let me in?
No.
Huh. Okay. So we don't know what this is.
Uh-huh.
What if I just enter? Oh, the town hall. Okay.
Plan.
Now we know that this is a town hall. Come on, it's supposed to be the town hall. Why don't they want to tell me that this is the town hall? How am I supposed to know that this is the town hall if she's not even telling me that? Everybody's probably just talking to you about the town hall. It's like a fight club, really. Except that it's a more important kind of building. And someone is either fighting, training, or giving birth. So, what else we have here? A blacksmith. Nice.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you?
Yeah.
Come take a look. I'm sure I've got something that might spark your interest.
That's what I'm talking about. 25% leech. So the items really are the power players in here. Look at that. 2 additional targets again. Your auto tanks have 30% chance to ignore your target's armor. And if this thing would just attack really quickly, then it would be even better. Chance to apply bleed. Wow. Armor is also an option. No special stuff. It's nice that you can at least sort it for quest items so you can find it quicker if necessary. Yeah, armor. What do we got in here? 50% already. Jesus. That stuff is so overpowered. You just have to reach... I don't know if you can... bonus 10? Maybe some enchanted rings or something? No, I don't think rings work like that in this game. And most of the helmets are just magical in nature, so... that's a bit iffy. Yeah, all of them are kind of the same. Either they give you immunity to interrupts or crits, or both. And this one is just different flavor text. Huh. So you can basically choose what looks best on you. I'm just surprised about the amount of defense that you can get from there.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come again.
Alright.
I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
You! Yes, you!
Oh.
Oh, stranger! Would you be so kind and help a wretched man? A terrible curse befell me, and you look bold enough to come to my aid. I cannot eat, I cannot sleep, I cannot smith. You just might be my only hope.
Ooh. Is this a... No, does not really seem
That's
like
the way.
another mission or so. Also, see that? You can almost not see it at all. If he wouldn't talk to me, then I wouldn't even know he's there.
You! Yes, you! Oh, stranger!
Yeah.
Sounds, tragic. What kind of curse is it? A magical one?
What? No, it is far worse than that. It is the curse of love. My sweet Jane and I are kept from each other by our cruel families. I come from one of the most noble elven families. Yes, I might have chosen the simple life of a blacksmith over the comforts of nobility, but that did not stop my father from meddling in my affairs. My father and Jane's family are plotting against us. Our parents' schemes have gone so far that they do not even allow Jane to see me anymore. I am sure it is her father who is behind it. He simply cannot accept my decision to forfeit the noble life. However, I have devised a plan to reunite Jane and me. But to carry it out, I need your help.
That guy may be odd, but his craftsmanship is excellent. Didn't you say we might need a smith for our army?
How can I help you?
How can I help you?
Ask.
Ask what?
Why, about Jane and me. You must have millions of questions, and I do not blame you. Such fierce display of emotions can be overwhelming for the poor soul who has never felt them.
Alright, tell me a bit more.
All right. Then tell me a bit more about Jane.
Oh, where should I start? She is the most divine being ever known to walk the earth. The moment I met her on a sweet summer's day, I knew she was the one. We shared the most beautiful night of fiery passion, and it soon became clear that we were meant to be together. These enchanted eyes, her hair golden and sweet like molten honey, her shapely cheeks with a touch of rose like a blossoming flower, her slender waist like...
Yeah, I get it. Thanks.
Why did you become a smith
Why
then?
did you become a smith and not a nobleman?
Oh, it is simple. My father might be a noble, but he has achieved status and respect through hard work and determination. It was always my intention to follow the same path. Wealth makes people complacent. I wanted to earn my keep, and that my father does not see the true virtuous intentions behind my decision saddens me even more.
I don't have any more questions. Okay, let's discuss
I
your
don't have
plan.
any more questions. Let's discuss your plan.
Oh, do not worry. This will not be necessary. All you have to do is deliver this potion to Jane. It's the milk of the poppy mixed with fire nettle, a very potent sleeping potion. Once ingested, it mimics death for around 24 hours.
Oh god.
She and I will both drink it, and I paid the mortician to not embalm our bodies and cover up our escape.
They are gonna get killed.
Tonight, at sunset, we shall both drink it. Then, once we wake up, we will escape this wretched city forever and build a new life in a better world.
A bold plan.
Milk of the poppy and fire nettle are both strong sedatives. Do you really think mixing the two is a good idea? You might die.
I will not. Trust me, one of my many virtues is an excellent knowledge in the art of alchemy. I know what I am doing.
Well, okay. I'll give this potion to Jane and tell her of your plan.
Splendid. Wonderful. You, brave traveler, are what's lacking in this world. Men and women who fight for the beauty of love. Speak to me once the deed has been done.
Sounds more like he was a killer. It's an assassin. We all know how this story goes. It does not end well, but more or less of as a misunderstanding, really. Like they both drink poison, then somehow the poison does not work, and in the end they just kill each other with daggers and stuff. What we can learn from this little story is usually that you should not kill yourself just because of some love affair. That's basically what you get out of it. So...
Are you really gonna give that woman Jane this potion? This sounds like one heck of a stupid plan.
Exactly.
Well, let's see what she has to say about it first.
Let's hope we don't have to force her to drink it. Alright, where is further to the north, I presume? That must be Jane. Okay.
Get moving.
As you want.
Alright. Wait a minute. Is there still some parts that I can or cannot enter? That one seems to be open enough to go through.
Let's see.
Sewers. Nope. Not gonna make my rope dirty like that. I mean, look at this. It's pure white. Who's that? Clara Fallen.
Yes.
No. We're not going to talk to her, not yet.
No, Penelope. You cannot do this to me. He loudly screamed, full of pain and anguish. Penelope softly cast him a mournful glance. Her eyes dreamily drifted off towards the merciless and cold winter sky. But I have to, she silently whispered, full of remorse. Her tender breath tenderly caressed his haggard cheekbones. Mockingly, my heart beats with yearning when I see her sweet and lovely face. For you, oh my former beloved, my feelings resemble the deepest depths of the deep sea of dreams, but alas, I am still young. I want my heart aflame, burning brightly like the fires of Zarak. She, oh my former beloved, is the spark that shall kindle my desires. A bitter tear bitterly flowed down Bartekius's face. As if slyly commenting on his endless, horrible suffering, the wind howled mourningly in the distance. A storm would come. If that is your wish, oh beloved, Bartekius vigorously ejaculated, full of loving acceptance. Then I shall accept it. For I know that true love knows no malice, no jealousy. True love knows love, and love only. Ceremonially, he boldly knelt down in front of her and took her soft and tender hand into his equally soft and tender hands. Zestfully he said, I shall wait for you. I shall wait for you. Go, O lovely Penelopea, go and give this sweet woman you desire all the love you can muster. Make her heart rejoice in fierce passion, like a sun-kissed red cherry. I shall wait, and when the sun stops shining, and the stars long have died, I shall still do so. For now, you too, O sweet Penelopea, are my former beloved. Goodbye.
Interesting story. So, let's talk to this trader.
Yes? Want to trade?
That has potions, only potions, and also a limited amount of potions.
Good choice.
It's more like a bartender. Innkeeper, same
Yes.
thing. But somehow his face seems to be more
So, what's the
detailed
plan?
than... This is a drawing, right?
Yes.
That is also kind of drawn-ish, but this is an awful lot of detail, kind of. Awful lot of light.
You have my attention.
That is similar drawn to this. This one is also kind of the same drawing style. This one has a little bit of light play in it. But this one looks a bit
Yes.
too real almost. I don't know. Did they just take some
Interesting.
dude and threw him? What do we got here? The Mage Wars, yet again. Okay, before we talk to this guy, we are going further north in order to give this potion to one of the lovebirds. The other of the two lovebirds. Except when there's a love triangle, because then there's a three. Or maybe
Let's
there's
see.
some kind of a love rectangle at some point. So, there is nothing there. Purity of Light again, doing their thing. Praising the sun. Alrighty. So was it inside or out of the city? Okay, the northernmost part of it. I could try to walk around here, but there's actually no item to be obtained from there. Nothing. Ooh. Oh, look at that. You can go down through the streets like this. There's nothing. Okay. So, Jane.
All right. Just be careful. You know, men can be irrational.
I do.
Oh, yeah?
Thanks, Dad.
Fair enough, then. I'll see you tonight for dinner. And please help Mother with these draperies, will you?
I will.
Yes?
Both of them seem to have the same kind of outfit.
Yes, of course.
Very interesting. So, let's give her the potion.
Are you Jane?
Yes, I am. Who is asking?
A friend. I was sent by Vilron to give you this potion.
Vilron, but what's in that flask? I'm sorry, but this is a little odd.
Well, it's a sleeping potion. He wants you to take it at sunset tonight, and he will do the same. It will mimic death, so you can escape from your families and be together. Or, at least, that was the plan.
Oh, I see. Well, I hate to say it, but you're a little misinformed. Vilron and I had a lovely evening together, and yes, we kissed, but that's about it. He's not really my type. Too impulsive, too, syrupy.
Vilron seems to think otherwise, though.
That's not the way Vilron told it. He said you love him as much as he loves you, and that it's your parents keeping you from each other.
Oh, by Tiara. Yes, I told him that I loved him that night because it felt right in that moment, but then he started writing me these poems and sonnets, and by now I think there isn't a single flower he hasn't compared me to. And then he sent that letter where he asked me how we should name our children. That was the moment I, well, needed some distance. Don't get me wrong, he's a really good man, but I just can't deal with his enthusiasm. I'm sure he will find a girl that will appreciate his sonnets, but it just isn't me.
Oh my. That's kind of funny.
It's kind of stupid, because she lied. Then what do you want me to tell Vilron?
Then what do you want me to tell Vilron?
The truth.
I have to stop him from taking that potion tonight, and waking up all alone in the morgue.
Well, if you're going to talk to him anyway, tell him the truth. Trying to spare him from rejection led to this entire situation. Tell him that I really appreciated our time together and that I know he will find true love sooner or later.
Alright then.
Alright then. Sorry for bothering you.
Oh no, you didn't bother me in the least. This entire situation is unfortunate. Thank you for helping us resolve all this. I was too much of a coward to do it myself. Goodbye.
Interesting.
Understood.
Let's just go to him before night falls. Is there even a day-night cycle in this game? I don't know. Either there's daytime or there's nighttime, but there doesn't seem to be a day-night cycle in here. I don't know.
Blasted armor. Sure.
He rattled the dwarf full of gold, saved by the crowd, who was told not to trust dwarves, and behold, shady pirates boarding for some sunken mold.
Another one. Wait a minute. Is this some kind of annoyed citizen? Dominiqus Shiverlance and Lirafan. I would say that this annoyed citizen has to listen to both of their stories, left and right.
Yes?
Too bad, though. Too bad. Alright. Is there another item somewhere further north else? So doesn't look like it. Check every nook and cranny. Yep. Now we have to just go back to one of the two lovebirds. Well, the only lovebird, really. Wait a minute, what was he? He must have been at the... wait a minute. There we go. That's where he is. We're getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Any moment. There. You can hear the rattling all across the town.
You're back. So tell me, did you complete your glorious quest?
Well...
Yeah, about that. Vilron, I don't think Jane will be drinking that potion. She isn't interested in fleeing Everlight with you.
Why would she not want to come with me?
She doesn't love you. She's not ready for a serious relationship. That, but the first thing...
Jane doesn't love you, Vilron. She led you on because she didn't want to hurt your feelings. And she asked me to tell you.
What? No! Her father must have forced her to say this. And I am tired of having that madman coerce my beloved. Ride with me, warrior of love. We shall free Jane from that tyrant's oppression once and for all.
Okay.
Wait, Vilron. Before you do anything, stop for a minute and think. You've known this girl for 2 weeks, right? And yes, you shared one romantic evening together, but that's about all. What do you really know about her?
What? What do you mean?
I mean, maybe you fell in love with an idea of Jane, not Jane herself.
But no, that can't be it. Or can it?
The determination was off-putting.
Look, Jane really liked you, but instead of giving her the time to develop her feelings, you assaulted her with your gestures and desperate displays of love. She felt cornered, And whatever she had felt for you died before it could develop into something else.
But no, I mean, that is how the poets do it, isn't it? Love is supposed to be intense, beautiful, unreasonable. Though, maybe there is truth in your words. Maybe I got too excited. Oh, blazes. Why didn't I see this? Oh, god damn it. I can't believe this really happened.
And we broke his morale. Not the outcome that I wanted.
If you want to turn the page and start over, I might have an offer for you. My men are in need of an elven smith in Mullendir. You can come with me and forget all about this.
Mullendir? The ancient Shaper city?
How does everybody know about Mullendir?
Yes, we found it. It's a long story, but I can tell you all you need to know on the way. And we can pay you.
I don't know. I can't just leave my smithy, can I? Then again, everything here reminds me of her.
You don't need to leave forever. Just stay with us until our mission is completed.
All right then. You convinced me. Let me get my things first, and I'll meet you at the border. And thanks again for telling me the truth.
Interesting. So, what can we claim from it? Headpieces and body armor. Very nice. So why would you even go for the weak stuff if you can get the gooder stuff? Anyway. That was one of the good things. Well, like also the difference in price is like almost not there at all. So what do we have here? 20 HP and HP per second when out of combat. So the regeneration is always the same. This one gets slightly better. Salad of Revitalization. I do have one of those. This one here, the Enchanted Heavy Plate Armor, that might be one that's really useful. Someone, probably not one of the casters, will use it.
Quite the speech you gave him.
Just common sense.
So that was the other blacksmith, and wait a minute. That was this trader, and there was the Fletcher over there. Yeah, I think this was pretty much the whole town, wasn't it? There are those two people up here, the man and Jane. It's like Jane's father and Jane, or like just give them a name, any name.
What is it?
What else does the map have? There could be something in here. No. Okay. The next one is definitely those 2 or 3 people having a little bit of a quarrel down here. And also then there's the elixir with the woman at the Godstone. So yeah, why don't we just go and do the elixir? But we're not going to do this now. We're going to do this in the next episode. One quest for each episode. Kind of. Until then, like and subscribe. Ta-ta!